Dickerson, John Greenberg of ESPNChicago.com here at brand new Levi's Stadium where the Bears, John, stunned the 49ers 28-20. I mean, what can you say about the defense? A much better effort defensively, wasn't it, compared to week one?
Well, I think we all called this. I mean, we all knew the Bears were going to come in and steal this victory. But yeah, it was. They did a lot of little things right. You know, we can look at Kyle Fuller's, his A Star Is Born type game. But, a lot of guys were doing stuff behind the scenes and just doing their run fits better. You know what I mean? Not letting guys explode. I think Colin Kaepernick had 66 yards. Frank Gore had 63 yards. The Bears will take that any night.
Yeah, and, offensively, sometimes when this team struggles like they did in the first half, it goes all the way in the tank. But they kept it together. Brandon Marshall, 3 touchdown catches. Martellus Bennett had 1. You got to say, the second half, man, Jay Cutler was cooking.
He was cooking. He went like 13 to 14 in the second half. After he took that shot right here, where he got the guy's crown and the helmet in him, he was perfect. It was like a realigned Jay Cutler. You know what I mean? But it was just a great game. The way it unfolded was just a great game. We didn't know. Brandon Marshall said an hour and a half before the game he didn't know if he was going to play. He just thought if he could jog, the adrenaline will kick in, then he could be able to run. And in the first half, it looked like he was jogging until the end, and all of a sudden, things turned around. I mean, you can't predict this game. We all picked them to beat the Bills. We all predicted the Niners to kill the Bears. And here we are. The Bears are 1-1, just like we figured.
Yeah, and it's as most people figured, but in reverse order, because people thought they'd beat the Bills and lose here to San Francisco. Yeah, it's a wild NFL. Who knows what happens against the Jets in Week 3, but if they would have gone down 0-2, that would have been a tough hole to dig themselves out of, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. This is a season-saving win. I mean, they saved their season with this game. 0-2 in this town, with this new team. As Jared Allen said, this defense doesn't know each other yet. Maybe they don't get any confidence from it. But now, guess what? Reality is going to kick in this week when we figure out what some of these injuries are. We see if Charles Tillman, if this triceps injury knocks him out of most of this season like it did last season. But for now, Bears and Chicago can enjoy this win.
Yeah, Tillman, Chris Conte had the shoulder, Jeremiah Ratliff the concussion, so they have some injuries. He's John Greenberg. I'm Jeff Dickerson. Check us out next time on ESPNChicago.com.
Anyway, Bears fans, I'm so happy they won. They came back from behind.
How do you beat the number 1 seed?
Oh, sorry about that. But anyway, what I was just saying, holy crap, the Bears came back from a 20 to 7 point deficit. I thought it was over. Thank God. I watched the whole entire game. And don't forget, Bears fans, I still got to upload my live reaction. The reason I did not upload it right away, it was very late. Because I got to do some editing. So, I apologize for that. Speaking of Charles Tillman, it has been confirmed that he's out for the year. Same injury he had last year. So that sucks. If you watch the Bears game very carefully, he had a tear down his side of his face. Very, very sad, My dad told me that you want to play for Lovie Smith in Tampa, but Lovie Smith don't want to sign him because he's an old veteran, you know what I'm saying? So let's get back with this Bears game. The first possession, Bears was 3-and-out, and I said to myself, you gotta be freaking kidding me. We're gonna start a game like this. Then the next possession, I'm not gonna go play by play. I'm just gonna remember the stuff that's really important to me. The Bears did a punt, and I thought it would be a good punt, but no. It was a block. They did not take it to the house, but the next possession, Niners got into the end zone first. They drew first blood. Say, damn it, you gotta be kidding me. And it's a brand new stadium. Awesome. It's going to be the home of WrestleMania 31 next year. So it's nice. And the following year, they're going to have Super Bowl 50 there, They still did not tore down the Owen for some damn reason. I thought they would do that already and use it as a parking lot. But back was I saying, the first half was very, very rough for the Bears, or actually both teams. A lot of penalties. This game was very, very slow in the first half. Okay, from my point of view, I thought this game would never speed up, but it did in the second half. And right before it ended, the halftime, Jay Cutler did some amazing moves. He actually ran 26 yards. Shocker. Usually he's too afraid to get hit, and the guy was chasing him, and he finally slid into home plate. That's just a baseball term. And the next play after that, he threw it to his favorite receiver, Brandon Marshall. Not two hands, one hand catch. That's freaking awesome. Holy crap. That was terrific. And way before the game, no one thought that Brandon Marshall would be playing because he's still banged up what happened in week 1 against Buffalo. And I did not know the Bears is going to come back come out of nowhere and win this game, because usually when you win game 1 or week 1, you lose game 2, usually in a brand new stadium. But the Niners look very good in the first half. Second half, they went downhill. Sorry, Stephen Breach, if you're listening. I know you're a Niner fan, and same for my friend named Gemini. You might get revenge on us if you meet us in the playoffs. Playoffs. Okay, Kaepernick. Apparently, I messed up. The Niners QB, he had 249 yards, 1 TD, but 3 picks. That really hurt him, okay? He rushed. No, he had 9 carries, something like that, and 66 yards. The receiver for Niners had 7 receptions for 82 yards, 1 TD. Of course, has top performers. Crabtree, yeah, that's his name. And Jay Cutler, he's a freaking beast. 4 TDs, no picks. I don't know what's his status. Let me see here if I can look on here. Well, let me look here, because it doesn't say in the paper because it was a late game, So I usually use the paper for a prop, It doesn't say here. Oh yeah, here it is. Jay Cutler had 248 yards, 1 TD, and 3 picks. Oh, sorry, wrong guy. My bad. Jay Cutler had 176 yards. His average was 5.2 and 4 TDs, and he got sacked 1 time. So that's not really that bad. And once again, Bears denied the freaking run. They did it in the beginning, then they got away from it. That sucks. Bears, once again, run, pass. I know Bears love to pass because they had Jay Cutler and great receivers, but whatever. Listen to this. Matt Forte had 12 carries for 21 yards. His average is 1.0, no TDs. That's freaking bullcrap. That makes no sense. I know he's not too happy. He wants the damn ball, Hello? But Gordon, I think that's Fred Gorg, his carries was 13 carries. His yard was 63. And his average was 4.8 and 1 touchdown. It was going to be 2, but a penalty, so they wiped it out. So I'm happy the Bears won. They ruined the party in their brand new Niners Stadium. It's awesome. I love that stadium, It looks nice, for a Bears fan, I'm not too sure if the Bears, Bears, they have a tough road, okay? Next Monday night, they play the Jets, the former home of WrestleMania 29, I'm sorry, 29. And I think that's the first time Bears are in that new stadium. You know, I thought the Jets gonna win that damn game last night, but the assistant coach blew that game. You know, not Rex Ryan, the assistant coach. You know, he called timeout, but whatever. But we'll see. Last time we played the Jets was in Chicago, and it was a good game. You know, both have good offense. And I don't think the Jets have good defense at the time, and we had an okay defense. Actually, we did have good defense back in the day. Not like now. A lot of guys are still banged up. And Conte made an awesome play, you know? He, went sideways for that pick, and then I think he messed up his shoulder. I don't know if he separated it. I'm not too sure if he's going to be ready to play next Monday night. Not really too sure. But Brandon Marshall, he's a freaking beast. Scoring the first of his 3 TDs against the Niners. He did not give enough yards. What? I think only 49 yards. It doesn't matter. A win is a win. He played hurt. It was a great game. I know a lot of Niner fans who was at the game was not too happy. I know my former boss friend was at the game live, so he went out there just for the game, so that's freaking awesome. So yeah, our next game will be against the Jets, and then our next home game will be September 28th against, first time this year, against a division rival, Green Bay Packers. Now last time we played the Packers was for the NFC Championship game. No, sorry, the division. NFC to win the division. Week 17. They're freaking bullcrap. I was very mad. Our defense was not that good at all. A lot of guys were hurt, and our defense is still not good. But I tell you one thing, my Bears fans, our defense did a lot better than week 1. Okay, I said last time I did this, don't hit the panic button. And guess what? Was I right or am I wrong? You know? Don't be so damn negative. Be positive. That's my mom always tells me. Be positive. I try to be positive on the Bears, you know? They just got to keep run the ball, pass. Run, pass. You know, mix it up. Okay, Jay Cutler, if you're freaking listening, but I doubt it, you know? But, I hopefully you like the beginning of that, the Bears bear down. Then you have some awesome interview from last night's game, and they didn't know the status at the time about Tillman. And sorry about the stupid commercial because I use the feedback from ESPN from Chicago. So that's about it, really. So I'm very happy. Oh man, the whole team just stepped it up. Jeffrey, I think he played a little bit. Conte, hopefully he's okay. I'm not a big fan of Conte. He always blows it like he did last Sunday against Buffalo. And that's all I'm going to say. I love your opinions, your thoughts. And one more thing before I end this podcast. Go Bears for the rest of the season. And hopefully it's going to be next Monday night is going to be a good game, hopefully, but you never know. Anything could happen on any given Monday Night Football. So this is the host with the most, Team Rarai, sign off. Goodbye for now.